How is everybody doing? I hope y'all are making money, feel me, getting drip, being beautiful and amazing you guys are. Let's talk about this.
Yeah, big 14, what the fuck going on? Yeah. Ooh. Said I made y'all. How could I be mad that I ain't y'all? Same reason why I hate y'all. Hop up in this Rari and I race all.
6ix9ine and Kodak Black. Yeah, nobody expected this. New York's biggest rat and a well-respected Florida jet collabing are not something people had on their news expectations. You can expect people to be highly upset at Kodak for this, and in some cases, this is justified, but for the majority, people do not care. That's because most consumers of gangster rap are civilians. Look at Gunna, who outsold Young Thug for first week sales. By the way, this is album of the year so far in my opinion. He made this with the entire industry shutting him out and no industry cosigns, while Thug had the whole industry on the album. But back to the topic. I had a conversation recently about whether people should be upset at Kodak or not, and I honestly think that for the people who actually got it out the mud in the hood deserves to be upset, as somebody who was in the trenches in their city, especially in their city, using the same morality, but then switch up for attention and money. It makes their hood look bad and garners less respect towards it. The reason why Bobby and Rowdy have so much respect in the rap game is because of how real they handled their cases for one another. Bobby took time for Rowdy so that he can get out earlier. However, from a civilian point of view, this is music. People are not going to stop listening to an artist because they violated a code that civilians don't follow. And you have the occasional, you a rat, I lost all respect for you kid in the Instagram comment section because their friend told the teacher they were cheating on a quiz. Like, come on now. Moving forward, Kodak will probably lose a lot of business with other rappers in the industry because they follow the same code from the streets. The correlation between rap and the streets go way back to rap legends such as KRS-One, NWA, Nas, Tupac, Biggie, and Mobb Deep, where they expressed how brutal life in the streets was. And that's how rap as a genre grew. But obviously, we are in different times now, where people like Lil Tecca can rap about toting twin Glocks and admit that he's not from the streets. It's just art. Anybody can consume it. Nowadays, rap is becoming more mainstream and rappers are selling out to play a more family-friendly persona so that they can reach a bigger audience. 6ix9ine is a perfect example. Even though most people would do what he did, they still give him pushback for it. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of 6ix9ine. Actually, I'm a hater. He still went to court for his involvement with a child during a music video. He tried to manipulate the situation with academics by saying that he was 17 when he was 18, saying that he didn't do anything with the minor, he was just caught up with everyone else by just being there, when in fact, the court cases show that he was interacting with her, but that's for another time. 6ix9ine did what most people would do. I'm not saying it's right because he said a lot more than cooperating against his gang, snitching on Trippie Redd and Cardi B being affiliated and saying Kuda B went for the hit on Chief Keef, but he made a lot of money and did a lot of numbers musically after he got out. However, later down the line, he lost the attention from his music, losing quality because of the lack of features and cosigns he could have had if he didn't do what he did, causing him to go for the Latino audience. This will most likely happen to Kodak, except he doesn't have the other audience to fall back on. He was affiliated in Miami and has people such as 22G's, a Brooklyn drill rapper that he co-signs and references in his music, always rapping Sniper Gang. The rap game is full of people selectively politicking for one another based on if they like the other rappers or not. 6ix9ine has tried to expose how snitches in New York are walking free of accountability and are embracing snitches in their hood in Academics podcast a while back. In these podcasts, 6ix9ine expresses that he don't care about what other people think because everybody else is doing it and it's chilling. 6ix9ine tried to expose Snoop Dogg for being a federal informant because of what Suge Knight said back in the day, even though Snoop Dogg beat a murder case and he's a real OG. The thing with 6ix9ine is what Wack 100 said. He's a civilian. He didn't get initiated into the 9 Trey Bloods. He only got in because because he had money. And if he really did live that life, he would have got his get back on the people that did him wrong in his game, not cooperate. That's the biggest issue with snitching in the hood. But I digress. Who am I to talk? I'm a civilian. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Will Kodak be chilling after this, or will this wrongfully impact his career? Or will this start a new pattern for rappers to start working with snitches in the game? Because people like the up and coming rapper Mexican OT are saying that they would work with 6ix9ine regardless of what he did. Be sure to like and subscribe. Get money, stay drip.